Welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into the world of UK 50 pence and 20 pence coins, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. What looks like ordinary change in your wallet might actually be extremely valuable. Some of these coins are worth way more than their face value, and collectors are willing to pay top prices for the rare ones. We'll explore legendary coins like the Kew Gardens 50 pence, the Olympic 50 pence coins, and the rare undated 20 pence era coin, all of which are known to fetch surprising amounts. These coins often go unnoticed, but they can be hiding in your coin jar, wallet, or pocket right now. So stick around and watch the entire video, because I'll break down how to identify these coins, what makes them so collectible, and why they're in such high demand. If you're lucky, you might already have one of these rare and valuable coins at home, and you don't even know it yet. First up, the most valuable 1997 50 pence coin from United Kingdom. The 1997 UK 50 pence coin is one of the most interesting and historically important coins in British decimal coinage. If you have this coin, you might be holding something far more valuable than you think. Many people overlook this particular year, but it holds a special place in the evolution of British coinage. This isn't just any coin. The 1997 50 pence was the very first year that the reduced size version of the 50 pence coin entered circulation in the United Kingdom. Prior to 1997, the 50 pence coin was noticeably larger. In response to public feedback and changes in coin usage, the Royal Mint made the decision to reduce the size, making the 1997 50 pence coin the very first of its kind in this smaller, lighter form. This change in size was significant not just for practical reasons, but also for collectors. A coin marking such a transition instantly becomes more collectible, especially when it's tied to a specific and traceable mintage year. That's what makes the 1997 50 pence coin so important. While it was produced in large quantities, its value lies in its historic role. It's the first of a new standard, and that fact alone makes it desirable among collectors of modern UK coinage. Coins that represent major changes in design or specifications tend to rise in value over time, especially if they remain in good condition or are part of historical timelines. Now, let's talk about the design. The reverse of the 1997 50 pence coin features a powerful and classic design, Britannia seated beside a lion, holding a trident and shield. This design was used on 50 pence coins for many years, and it symbolizes strength, protection, and the enduring spirit of Britain. On the obverse, you'll see the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf, a widely respected engraving that remained on UK coins for years. This makes the 1997 50 pence coin one of the last circulating coins to carry this specific portrait before the design was updated again. But what truly sets this coin apart is not just its size change or design. It's the fact that it serves as a bridge between two major eras of coinage, the larger pre-1997 50 pence coins and the modern era of smaller, lighter coinage that continues to this day. That transitional importance adds to its value. And while it might not be ultra-rare in terms of mintage numbers, collectors highly regard transitional coins like this for their numismatic significance. The value isn't just in scarcity, it's in the meaning, the design, and the impact on British currency history. Many collectors build their portfolios with transitional coins, like the 1997 50 pence, as foundation pieces. These types of coins act as anchors, essential to understanding the history of coinage evolution. If you own a 1997 50 pence coin, you are holding an original piece of the new generation of British decimal coins. This gives the coin value not just in monetary terms, but also historical and collector interest. And depending on its condition, the coin may be worth more than face value today, and even more in the future. Some 1997 50 pence coins also attract additional interest when they appear in brilliant uncirculated condition or in special mint packs. These versions can command a premium in the collector's market. Even regular circulation versions in excellent condition can draw attention from collectors aiming to complete date runs or historical sets. So it's always worth checking the quality and condition of your coin. Coins that have minimal wear, clean surfaces, and strong detail often fetch better prices. It's also important to mention that while some people believe only extremely rare coins have value, that's not entirely true. Coins like the 1997 50 pence gain value from their context, from being a first in a new design standard, from having historical relevance, and from the broader collecting community's interest in decimal coinage. This means if you have one, you should definitely hold on to it or consider offering it to collectors who are specifically searching for coins marking major milestones like this one. The 1997 coin also fits into a bigger picture. If you're building a collection of 50 pence coins, you'll notice that many of the most valuable ones come from limited editions or commemorative sets. But foundational coins, like the 1997, are just as important because they support the narrative of change and development in British currency. Without this coin, the story is incomplete. And serious collectors know the importance of documenting every step of that evolution, which makes your 1997 50 pence coin not only collectible but historically essential. Furthermore, coins from 1997 are now approaching 3 decades in age. As time passes, coins from this year in excellent condition are becoming harder to find in everyday circulation. Natural wear, circulation damage, and loss over time make pristine examples less common. This increases their appeal to collectors who want a sharp, clean version to add to their sets. If your 1997 50 pence coin has minimal scratches and shows clear details on both sides, it could easily command a premium price. Collectors also favor coins with a strong backstory. The 1997 50 pence has that built in. It marks a turning point in British coinage, a moment when the Royal Mint reimagined one of its most iconic coins. This isn't just another year. It's a marker in time. And that's why this coin is gaining attention today among collectors, investors, and even historians. Whether you've recently found one in your change, or you've had one tucked away for years, now is the time to take a closer look. Another point to consider is that the 50 pence denomination has become one of the most collectible in the UK, thanks to the introduction of dozens of commemorative designs in recent years. This has increased awareness and demand for 50 pence coins in general, and foundational pieces, like the 1997 coin, are seeing increased interest because they offer collectors a starting point, a coin with historical weight and context. And let's not forget the emotional and nostalgic connection many people have to coins like the 1997 50 pence. For those who lived through the currency change, this coin represents a real moment in their lives. It's a piece of history you can hold in your hand, and that emotional connection is another reason why coins like this maintain their value. So if you have a 1997 UK 50 pence coin, don't overlook it. It's not just spare change, it's a collectible item with value. It represents a key change in UK currency history. It carries a classic design, and it continues to gain interest in the coin collecting community. Its worth isn't just about money. It's about history, significance, and the continuing legacy of British coinage. Hold on to it, keep it safe, and you just might be surprised at how valuable it becomes in the years to come. Now, we'll explore the legendary 1982 20 pence coin from United Kingdom. The 1982 UK 20 pence coin is far more significant than most people realize. If you've ever come across this coin or have it sitting unnoticed in your collection or loose change, you could be holding a piece of British numismatic history. This is not just any coin. The 1982 20 pence coin holds a special place in the evolution of UK coinage because it was the very first year the 20 pence denomination was introduced into circulation. That alone makes it historically valuable. And to collectors, first-year coins always carry special meaning and demand. When a new denomination is introduced, the first edition becomes a cornerstone of any serious collection. And that's exactly what makes the 1982 20 pence so important. The coin was introduced as part of a growing need for a more efficient range of coin values. Before 1982, the jump between 10 pence and 50 pence was quite large, and the Royal Mint addressed this gap by introducing the 20 pence. That year marked a fundamental shift in how UK currency was used on a daily basis. So, owning the first ever circulating 20 pence coin is like owning a snapshot of economic history. That significance drives up its value. especially among those building full date sets or collecting coins that mark major milestones in UK coinage. Let's look at its design. The reverse of the 1982 20 pence coin features a crown Tudor rose, symbolizing England's rich royal heritage. It's a classic, elegant design that immediately stands out. The crowned rose sits within a heptagonal, or seven-sided, shape that defines the 20 pence series. This shape was chosen for ease of recognition by touch, and for its uniqueness. The inscription around the edge reads 20 pence, and the date, 1982, is placed directly beneath the rose. The obverse side of the coin features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on British coins from the late 1960s through the mid-1980s. This portrait of the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara is iconic, and adds even more vintage appeal to the 1982 version of this coin. But while it's not especially rare in terms of mintage numbers, with around 740 million coins minted that year, its value is derived not from scarcity but from significance. And over the decades, many of those coins have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, which means finding one in excellent condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors are now paying close attention to examples in uncirculated or near uncirculated grades. If your 1982 20 pence coin has minimal wear, strong definition in the design, and clean surfaces, it could fetch a higher price in the collector market today. It's also worth noting that the 1982 20 pence coin is one of the few coins from the 1980s that has retained a solid collector following. Many coins from this decade are often overlooked because they were minted in large numbers, but that's not the case with the 1982 20 pence. Being the first gives it a kind of must-have status among both beginner and advanced collectors. Think of it as the foundation coin of the entire 20 pence series. Without the 1982 coin, number 20 pence collection is truly complete. Beyond its status as a first-issue coin, it also serves as an entry point into the larger world of UK decimal coinage. Coins introduced in the early 1980s represent a major transitional period in British currency. The UK was still adapting to the decimalization change that took place in 1971, and the 1982 20 pence coin helped streamline everyday transactions. That cultural and monetary context adds another layer of value, particularly for numismatists who collect coins for more than just metal content or rarity. And speaking of metal content, the 1982 20 pence coin is made of copper nickel, a durable alloy that resists wear and tarnish. This allows coins to remain in good condition longer, but it also means that higher-grade coins are now highly sought after because so many circulating examples show signs of heavy wear. So, if you have a 1982 20 pence that still shows crisp details in the rose, crown, and portrait, that's something worth holding on to. One of the reasons this coin maintains its appeal is because of the steady interest in first-year-of-issue coins across all categories. Whether it's stamps, banknotes, or coins, collectors always pay attention to the first year something was released. The 1982 20 pence checks that box perfectly. It's a coin that represents a first in British coin history, and while it may not have a low mintage number, its collector interest is high because it's a landmark piece. And here's where things get even more interesting. Over the past several years, the popularity of UK 20 pence coins has increased, largely due to the widespread recognition of the undated 20 pence era coin that made headlines. That attention has spilled over into the entire 20 pence series, including the 1982 coin. When one denomination gains attention in the collector world, other coins in the series often rise in demand, especially those that mark beginnings or important transitions, and that's exactly what we see happening with the 1982 version. As we move further away from 1982, this coin becomes more and more of a historical artifact. Younger generations of collectors are now entering the hobby, and many of them seek out coins from before they were born. This kind of generational shift creates new demand, and that pushes up the market for older decimal coins in good condition. So, the longer you hold on to a clean, well-preserved 1982 20 pence, the more valuable it may become. Another factor boosting the value of this coin is that it has become harder to find in circulation. Even though so many were minted, fewer people are spending them, and more collectors are pulling them from circulation. In fact, most coin collectors today consider the 1982 20 pence one of the key coins to look for when sifting through change. It may not be rare, but it's in high demand, and demand often drives value more than scarcity alone. If you're lucky enough to find a 1982 20 pence coin in a brilliant uncirculated set or in original Royal Mint packaging, the value could be even higher. These mint condition coins appeal to serious collectors who are looking for top-quality examples for their display or investment portfolios. Coins from Royal Mint presentation packs often command premium prices due to their untouched condition and presentation quality. So if you happen to have a 1982 20 pence still sealed in its original mint pack, you may be holding something truly special. Finally, let's talk about what makes this coin stand out in everyday coin collecting. It's accessible. Unlike some ultra-rare coins that are nearly impossible to find without auctions or dealers, the 1982 20 pence can still be found in circulation from time to time, and many people already have one without realizing its full importance. That accessibility makes it a gateway coin, perfect for getting new collectors started, and still meaningful for advanced collectors who want to complete their 20 pence series. So if you're watching this and wondering whether the 1982 UK 20 pence coin is valuable, the answer is yes. It may not make headlines for extreme rarity, but it absolutely holds value in its historical role, collector demand, and symbolic importance as the first 20 pence coin ever minted in the UK. Whether you're collecting for fun, investing in numismatics, or just curious about the coins in your wallet, don't overlook this one. The 1982 20 pence is a valuable coin, and its significance only continues to grow with time. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, and you now realize just how valuable some UK 50 pence and 20 pence coins can be, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this. There's a hidden world of rare and collectible coins out there, and I'm here to help you discover it. Drop a comment if you've got any interesting 50 pence or 20 pence coins in your collection, especially those from 1997 or 1982. And don't forget to like, share, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your next valuable coin could be in your change right now. Stay tuned and keep checking your coins.